Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I turned zero point 0.2 Solana into a Solana during literally probably about a day on the weekend. So what I've done, I've decided to create a brand new challenge where I basically funded a wallet with 0.2 Solana and seen how quickly I can get up to, I don't know, 100 Solana. Do you know what I mean? That's the goal in my mind. I'm thinking brave here. But I'm just going to sort of go through the tactics that I've been using and the filters, because I think filters are something that people miss out on a lot. I'm going to go through a lot of different trading tactics and stuff that you can do just to be able to chip away at profits. So firstly, let's talk about this trade that I got into this morning. As you can see, it's currently at 25k market cap. I sold at 21k market cap and bought in right here. So I'll explain my whole method behind the madness. I seen this pop up on the Axiom Pro section on final stretch after I inputted my filter settings. I'm going to show you my filter settings in a minute. They're very simple. You can obviously customize them to how you want, but there's some key features that you will need in there. So I'm going to basically explain why I sold here and why I bought in here. Okay, so what I seen, this coin popped up, and with every coin that pops up in the filters section, obviously every coin isn't going to be amazing, but this was a trending narrative. So anything that's a trending narrative, a trending meme, or something that's some breaking news that has just come out that you think a lot of people will pay attention to, the more you believe people will pay attention to, the more eyeballs a certain topic or meme will get, then I believe the more volume will come into that coin. So I seen this apparently the French government quits just hours after being appointed. I seen it pop up on the Twitter alert section. So one major reason why I thought, well, that's actually okay. Unstable France coin is quite a funny joke. This is quite funny meme. So it's a funny meme that fits into a trending narrative, and usually those ones do pretty well, and I'm all for them. But with meme coins, you can never be guaranteed. You never know which way they're going to be going. But there are tactics that you can do to buy in at the right times. And one of the main reasons is using this RSI right here and the volume indicator. In order to get the indicators up, Axiom Pro, you go to this indicators and strategies, volume, you type in it RSI. You don't even need many more indicators than that. You don't, to be fair, sometimes people won't even need indicators with meme coins. But this really helps me. So as you can see on the RSI right here, it dipped down to this middle level. So the price was at 18k and it dipped down to this level when it was at 0.55k. So then I was waiting. I was on the meme coin at this stage, and I was waiting for some more volume to come back up. And as soon as I started seeing that it turned around on the RSI, as soon as I seen that there was a lot of volume coming in, I seen that there was almost 2k worth of volume coming in. And you can see right now that this is on 35k market cap. I sold early, really early. But the reason why I sold, obviously, I'll explain right now. So you can see, got to around 26k market cap, and I was like buzzing. I'm like, yeah, sound. I've pretty much nearly made a 2x to double my money, only put 0.2 sol in. But then it gets down to, you can see the RSI gets down to this level right here, and there was not much volume coming in. So there's not much volume coming in, and I'm not trying to find the next best meme coin with this strategy. And this is one thing that's been allowed me to just get. This is one thing that has just allowed me to scrape as much Solana as I can from these different meme coins. But what I was doing, I was looking at the RSI, seeing that it went up slightly and there was no more volume coming in. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to sell here, take my profits while I can get a tiny bit of profits. Because with meme coins, as you may well know, they can just drop like that and go completely down. Every time the RSI was pushing up, I was like, it's not pushing up all the way. I left it. But with this RSI, why it's great, it's basically perfect for finding your entries. If you want to find the dips that a lot of people talk about, then you want to be buying in at the bottom of the RSI when you see that there's more volume coming in. Exactly what I did here. Think about it, this is on a 5-second chart, so this is what, the reason why I do the 5-second, by the way, is just to see exactly how much volume is coming into each section. I prefer it over the 1 second, if I'm to be completely honest, but everyone's got a personal preference. But as you can see here, every time the RSI dips down, there's going to be some more volume coming in, and that's what I'm watching. I'm seeing how much volume is coming in these dips, and this is when you need to be buying in at these sections right here when the RSI dips down, and obviously if there's a lot of volume coming into it as well. So with this filter, it's allowed me to find something that could have potentially been a 3 to 2x. And what I'm doing is I'm finding these trending narratives, finding if it's a trend, especially if it's a trending narrative, like something that's being talked about in the world and it's a meme locates around that trending narrative, then you're in for a winner. So if you go onto the Axiom Pro pulse section, you can obviously look at the new pairs. I never do this. I don't even see the point, to be honest. I just look at the final stretch section. It completely minimizes a lot of them, and we see the ones that have got more volume and more chance of being runners. Not a quick buy on or anything else like that. You usually just jump onto the meme coin, buy in, depending on how risky I think it is. Obviously, if it's something that I think is definitely going to take off, then I'll invest more into it. That's why I don't have the quick buy on. So the filters, all I'm doing, if you go to the final stretch section, and then firstly click audit. So we go to the filters section, final stretch, and first on audit. Now for the age, I put maximum 5 minutes. I'm only looking for the tokens that are just launched and new. That is just my strategy. Bundlers, you can sort of leave this off sometimes if you want, because these are brand new tokens, but I just like to do it because I like to minimize all the ones that are bundlers, if I'm going to be completely honest, because sometimes I'll click on it and I'm buying in quick, so I'd be like, oh my god, not buy two, and I completely miss the fact that it's 50% bundlers and it's just artificially inflated the price of the token. Obviously, some of them could still do well with the bundle amounts, obviously if the brand new tokens, but that is just one that I like to do. That is not needed. You could take this off if you really wanted to and you wanted to just find some even more. Here is the main factor. When you come to metrics, I've put the market cap at 11,000. So obviously the ones that have just been able to get over that $10,000 market cap region, that's what we want to be looking for. That's just one of the ways that I basically find the ones that are getting some more volume in. And then this is the main factor. So all the other filters you can pretty much ignore if you really wanted to, but global fees paid 0.5 sol. You can customize this amount if you want to, but this is what I'm looking for. This minimizes a lot of the ones that are going to be rug pulls and honeypot traps and everything else like that. This just finds the ones that have already been paying fees. You can even put it to 1 if you wanted to, 1 Solana. And this is really important because this is one metric that just goes to show that a lot of people are taking trades on this coin. The more fees they get, the more trades that have been taken on the coin. So do you know what I mean? Usually it's a great sign. Then what I do is go on to it, look at the tweet, see what meme coin it's about, see if it's around a trending narrative or some type of meme, especially if some news has just come out. Maybe it's like some mad news that is groundbreaking, it's going to get a lot of eyeballs on. Then I'm straight on to Axiom. I'm looking at this TradeWiz wallet section, but I've made this 1 Solana solely through just trading the final stretch section. So let me have a look at this one just to find an example. X is rebuilding Android from scratch, which is mad. What is X buying Android? So this is one that I'm like, oh, this might actually have credibility. As you can see, it's taken off a bit. So we'll wait for the dip. Oh, it was 75. This is one that's taken off a bit, but you can see that the bundler amount is absolutely ridiculous. So I use this tool called View Extension just to check the bundlers, and all the bundlers, and there's none remaining. So these were all bundled and there's none remaining. So now there's no bundlers in. So I'm gonna jump in. We'll see what we get to right now. This is obviously a bit of a risky one because I don't even know if X is planning to rebuild Android. I'm just taking their word as gospel, but obviously we're getting some volume in here. Bundlers are all died off, even though there's this massive percentage right here. Check using the extension, they've all died off. And what I'm doing is waiting to see how much volume's coming in. Right now, it's still early days, but this is looking like a good sign. We just got 15k plus, currently 0.1 Solana up. Obviously, I could up my risk and everything else like that, but this is a risky one. I don't know how many people are going to be buying into it. I'm looking at the holders section, seeing if the holders is growing. The holders is growing, and we are getting volume if you look at the volume, but it's not massive amounts. And every time we're getting a bit of volume, then someone's taking a massive sell. So I might get out of this one. You can see the RSI here, it's going up and down, up and down. This is showing signs of like manipulated activity. It's not just going up in one, it's going up and then people are just taking it. So I'm gonna get out now. So that's how you can sort of spot the rug pulls really quickly. Obviously, this might turn back around right now. This could go up and just show me up. But I'm not liking the look of it. When you go into tokens like this and the RSI is going up and down constantly within these 5-second ranges, it means that there's obviously a massive holder right here. And every time more people are buying in, this massive holder is holding the majority of the token. It's just dumping off on them. So that's why I got out of that one. So yeah, this video is lit, and look, I've only lost $3 from getting into that. So that, you know, if you really quit your risk and you know exactly what you're doing. So what I'm doing right here, I'm not just hoping that the meme coin is going to do well. This right here is a level of support. The area that I bought into, I was thinking, right, this is just broke, this structure is going up. And I was seeing if it went to, so we bought in around 14K, I would have tried to get out around 30K. And obviously you can see that it's just dropped off the face of the earth. But I knew that just well beforehand because I'm seeing it, it's going up. And then if you're seeing massive dips like this, when you're seeing that the volume's coming in, see the volume's 930 there. So really it should be growing with even more volume. But then the volume on the next bit, someone's sold exactly the same amount. And I'm looking at the volume here, the bit of volume, and then even more red volume. And I give it a couple more seconds, like, oh, okay, so maybe it'll go to this level and then bounce back upwards. And it did. So you got to be really quick with strategies like this. And this one wasn't a trending narrative. It was a bit risky one. But this is just to sort of show you how this global fees paid section can find you these winners all the time. Obviously, if they're matching some sort of trending narrative, great. But you can find winners like this that'll 2x, 3x all the time. So yeah, have that element of risk management. Don't be emotional thinking, oh, this meme coin's going to pop off. I know it's going to do well. You could buy into a meme coin that could have a trending narrative, that could have other features like that one that we've seen before, where people are literally just holding the majority of the token, dumping off as soon as people are buying in. So you just gotta be careful of that as well. But this usually works amazingly when there's some type of trending story going on. The other day I was trading when there was some type of protest in Portland. Someone got arrested for wearing a Pepe mask or something like that, a frog hat, and then that went viral. Not completely viral, only like a couple 100K market cap, if that. But I got in early because of the final stretch section and this obviously low amount of global fees paid. So you're going to be able to find a lot of winners there. Obviously, combat that with finding trending narratives on the Twitter alert section, on TikTok as well. There's a lot of trending memes on TikTok. And then obviously with your wallet trackers and tracking all these different whale wallets, if they're buying into it as well, then there could be a good chance that it could go even higher. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. I've just tried to explain a bit of the method behind the madness on how I've been trading and just the type of filters to use and what to look for. So hopefully that could help you out with your meme coin trading journey. I will keep you updated next week with how far this account's getting on, but I'm going to make this a bit of a series where I just go through my meme coin trades, what's currently working in the meme coin space at the moment, and we'll see how much we can get to from a nice starting point. So thank you very much for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe for more trading content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.